Yo, what is up guys, it's Hycross, and today I will be reviewing the newly released Finalmouse Ultralight X Tiger. I ordered this mouse all the way back in December and just recently got it around 2 weeks ago, so it definitely took some time to get delivered to me. But I swapped out my main gaming mouse, which was the G Pro Superlight. With the Finalmouse ULX, I have been playtesting it with Fortnite non-stop, so I feel like I have a pretty good idea on how the mouse performs, and I'm very excited to let you guys in on my initial thoughts. Before we dive into the video, if you're currently not subscribed and enjoy videos like this one, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and join the Hycross community. With that said, let's get right into it. Starting off with what comes in the box, you will find three main items. You'll find the 2.4 gigahertz dongle, which is right here. It's currently plugged into my PC. You'll find the USB-C cable that plugs into the dongle, and you'll find the mouse, obviously. There are also extra mouse grips included in the box, which I've still yet to use. They look like this. I've honestly heard some pretty poor things about it, just like that it doesn't have enough grip on it and it's not really worth to put on your mouse. So I haven't used it yet and I probably won't use it. I'm just not really a fan of mouse grips. I have one grip on my old Finalmouse 10s unit. Just on that right side. On the left side, I don't have anything because it's harder to hit those side buttons if you have the grip on that one. But yeah. And a small inconvenience I've noticed, and I'll actually put the video up on the screen, it's basically that the cable that comes in the box is very stiff, so that's this cable right here, and the dongle is very light. So the dongle right here that the cable plugs into is extremely light, and you guys can almost see right here, the dongle isn't laying flat on my desk, and it looks a little weird, so like when I just have it in the back of the desk, it just kind of lays sideways like this, and it's a little bit annoying. And this in no way will affect performance, but I figured I'd bring it up anyway since it's been a little bit annoying for me and you guys might have the same issue. But yeah, so overall, very basic packaging and nothing too special with the box design or anything. Just that small little annoyance with the cable and dongle. Now let's talk about the mouse itself. The ULX Tiger shares the same mouse shape as the Finalmouse Air 58, and at one point the Air 58 was one of the most popular gaming mice in Fortnite, with notable pros using it such as Tfue, Booga, and Clix. I believe Clix still uses it, and I believe Creo currently uses it as well. I did see him using that the other day. But yeah, the Tiger shape is also the largest and heaviest out of the three sizes that Finalmouse released. There's also the Cheetah, which is the smallest one, and the Lion, which is the medium size. I decided to pick up the larger size since I'm so used to the Logitech GPX shape and wasn't really a fan of the medium size on my Finalmouse 10s unit, which is right here. I play a palm grip, and using a palm grip on a medium-sized mouse just isn't it. I've just always played better on larger mice like the GPX, so I figured I'd pick up the larger size of the ULX. And it's definitely treated me very good with that palm grip style. So if you guys use palm grip, I would definitely recommend the larger size. The ULX is made of carbon fiber composite and honestly feels great in hand. The mouse weighs around 38 grams and feels absolutely insane. When I first picked it up, it literally felt like I was holding nothing in my hand. Like, it doesn't even feel real that you're holding a gaming mouse, just compared to all the other mice that I've tried. It genuinely feels like you're holding something that shouldn't be used as a gaming mouse. I don't know how to describe it. It's just scary light, you know? But the scroll wheel feels absolutely incredible with the addition of small grooves for some texture. I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but it does have some small grooves compared to the Finalmouse 10s. On the 10s, it's just very flat. This one, there's a lot more grooves for some texture. The side buttons also feel great. They actually use the same ones on the 10s Starlight, as you can see right here. They're both like the exact same side buttons, and I actually noticed a lot less fat fingering and misclicks with the side buttons on this version compared to my 10s version, and that's most likely due to the size change. Obviously, with a bigger size change, my thumb is in a different spot, so it's definitely easier to hit those, and it's more comfortable in my palm grip position. With the 10s medium size, I definitely had to use more of a claw grip, and I don't really play claw grip, so it was definitely kind of messing me up, and I was just hitting the wrong button and just kind of messing up a lot of my builds with those. The ULX also uses Omron switches for the clicks. I will do a click test in my mic right now. So overall, the clicks are sharp and crisp. There's a little bit of pre-travel and mild post-travel from what I've seen. As for the sensor, the 3395 sensor is used in this mouse, and it definitely feels more receptive than the final sensor from the previous generation, and overall feels amazing with no jitters or loss of tracking at all. For the skates, they are basically the same as the 10's Finalmouse, as you guys can see on screen. I've had absolutely no issues with the glide. It glides great on my mouse pad, basically no issues at all. Now, I do sadly have to talk about the biggest flaw with the mouse, which is the flexing of the shell. Basically, I noticed that when I was playing, the back right of the shell, like right back here, would just flex inward simply from the pressure of my pinky finger on that spot. And I was pretty disappointed because there really wasn't that much pressure at all being put on the mouse, and the flexing would cause it to mess up a lot of my box fights in game. So overall, except for the flexing of the shell, the mouse quality is phenomenal and definitely a top choice for gamers looking for a lightweight mouse that excels in both precision and design. Now let's get to more of the software and external parts of the review. One of the biggest pros of this mouse is that you're able to access the X panel for the software. I'll show a little clip on screen of me accessing the X panel. Basically, X panel is a web-based application very similar to Wooting that doesn't need to be downloaded or anything into an app. So this makes it extremely easy to access everything within the software without needing to open specific apps on your PC. The software itself is very simple to get around and mess with the settings. Personally, for the polling rate, I've been using the 2K Hz polling rate for the mouse, as that's what performs best on my PC, but there is an option for 4K Hz polling and also 8K Hz polling, which is currently being tested for a future update, so stay tuned for that if you guys have this mouse. The DPI ranges from 400 all the way to 6400, and you can change the settings like LOD, motion sync, and dongle LED within the settings. Onto the battery life, it's pretty good overall. It will obviously lose battery faster if you use the higher polling rates, so make sure to keep that in mind when you're playing. But for me, I haven't really noticed the battery draining that much. I've had to charge it twice so far in the past 2 weeks, so you guys could put that in a little bit of perspective. I would definitely say the GPX has way more battery life than this, but I am using 2K Hz. The GPX has 1K Hz. This is obviously the first version of the GPX, not the newer second gen. But yeah, just keep that in mind when you guys are playing in case you have to charge your mouse. So yeah, guys, that is my quick little review on the Finalmouse ULX Tiger. As for my initial thoughts, I honestly think it's in my top 3 mice currently, and definitely the top 3 mice that I've ever reviewed, but I don't think I would use it over the G Pro Superlight specifically for Fortnite. I will definitely continue to use this mouse and get used to it a little more, but sadly the shell flexing might just be enough for the GPX to continue to be my main gaming mouse. With that said, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you found this video enjoyable, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.